I bet. Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Discovers. We got a whole lot of albums again, so let's get into it right away. As always, we starting off with my picks for this week. We had no Toxiris rates this week because I was too caught up in making that main channel video. Check it out if you haven't already. So I'm gonna put the two albums that would have been in Toxiris rates this week. I'm gonna throw them just in here, and that's for one, Vince Staples, or self-titled, whatever you want to call it. That project was very good in my opinion. I really liked the production, I really liked the delivery, and it had a couple good hooks on there. No features at all, only one from Fouché. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but that was a very good hook that she provided. Other than that, no features. 10 songs, 22 minutes. It's a great project overall. I wish it was longer, and I rarely say that, but it's good like that too. I cannot say anything else than just I enjoyed it a lot, and I would give it a 8 out of 10 for a rating. Then we get into another album I listened to this week that came out this week, and that was You See For Yourself by IDK. Now, to give a bit of background, I think I heard almost every IDK project, and I really liked Is He Real? I enjoyed the IDK and Friends 1 project a bit. I enjoyed the IDK and Friends 2 project less, but it had a PMU Rock feature, so I liked that one. And a couple other tracks too. This project has left me with mixed feelings, honestly. Because, look, the singles coming up to this. I love Peloton. I like Shoot My Shot. But that one with Thugger? Nah, bro, that ain't it for me. I don't know. I didn't like that one that much. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. That was just the singles already left me with the mixed feelings, and then the album itself started off with a super hype track. Jesus, that's top 10 hype tracks this year. If y'all haven't heard that one yet, listen to it. Jesus. And the first couple tracks were very good. I was like, yo, let's get it. But as long as the album runs, like it runs 17 tracks, and then like the longer it runs, the more just fillers come up. The ending 3 tracks are good again, but like from track 6 to 14, it's like it's a lot of meh tracks in there. Obviously not all of them, but there's a lot of tracks in my opinion. I didn't like it that much. I give it a 6.5 out of 10 because it had a lot of good tracks. It just had a couple tracks that felt like fillers to me. Okay, then we get into Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. I chose this one for myself because I feel like it's an essential hip-hop album. Many praise it for being very experimental and everything. And I've been wanting to listen to this for a lot of time. So yeah, for a long time. So yeah, I listened to it. And it's good. I don't know, I feel like it just from the first, obviously all these are first listening experiences. From the first listen, I think it deserves praise. Definitely. But maybe not as much praise as it gets. It hit for me. I really like that track with Kendrick and all those other people. I think Absol and Earl Sweatshirt, what the fuck, were on there too. And I liked a couple other tracks too. You can just see it in my playlist. I mean, whenever I like an album, I'm going to add a couple tracks to my playlist. And it was overall a very enjoyable listening experience with very cool, sounds cheesy, but I would say cool production. Because it's very interesting and good sounding. I would just call it cool. And yeah, that's all I can say to that. It's a very good project. I enjoyed it a lot. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 personally. It's a very good project. I feel like people saying it's a 10 out of 10, I feel like that's a bit exaggerated. But maybe it was more experimental and something more special back when it dropped in 2016. So yeah. So that's it with all the positive reviews, okay? We're not even halfway through, but from now on we're not getting any too positive reviews. The next one we get is Prima Donna by Vince Staples. I listened to this one before the new Vince Staples album dropped because it's one of the last Staples projects I haven't heard, or I hadn't heard. It's the worst one, honestly. The song Pimp Hand and maybe that Rocky feature, and I think another one are pretty good. But other than that, nah, bro. This is easily his worst project. It's just pretty dry and boring to me. I don't know. It just doesn't give me anything all like a track of FM or a track of Big Fish Theory gives me. Like nothing. And I would say the self-titled project he dropped this week is far better than this one, personally for me. It's pretty short. It only has 7 tracks. But yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's just, Vince can do better. Then we get into the last album I picked for myself, and I was very disappointed with this one. I listened to ONIFC by Wiz Khalifa, and this project, first of all, I listened to the deluxe. I noticed after listening that this was the deluxe because somehow the deluxe and the original album have the same cover. But this album runs for 20 tracks, okay? 20 tracks on a Wiz Khalifa album is problematic because topics don't switch up. Delivery, not that much. Only thing that this album delivers that is great are the features. This features Akon, The Weeknd. I didn't know The Weeknd and Wiz Khalifa had a track together, okay? And I'm a Wiz Khalifa fan, so I listened to his project going into like, yeah, it's one of his more popular projects. Dropped back in 2012, but many people call this his prime. Nah, bro, this project ain't it. I'm sorry. Look, it has a couple good tracks. It has, I would say out of the 20 tracks, I'd really enjoy 10. And I don't hate the other 10. It's just the other 10 are nothing I need. Like, you can slap this on a mixtape maybe. I mean, Wiz has 50 mixtapes. But on an album? I think this might even be his, like, no, okay, his debut was Rolling Papers. But one of his first albums. Nah, bro. This just ain't it for me. Like, the track with Akon, that's my favorite. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the Weeknd performance on the track where he was featured. But Wiz didn't do that well on that track. So, nah, bro. This album, hell nah. This is a 5 out of 10 for me. And that's for me, as I love Wiz usually. Like, I really enjoy a lot of his catalog, but I guess not. Then we get into the albums y'all recommended. First one I'm going to talk about is by the recommendation by yes sir. He recommended Chief Keef Mansion Music, and well, I really like Back from the Dead by Chief Keef. I liked Finally Rich. I don't know if I ever heard the full project, I'm pretty sure, but I liked everything I can remember from Finally Rich. What about this project? Well, as for recent Chief Keef, he has been experimenting with using more auto-tune and just more melodic shit, but still kind of on hard beats, like nothing kind of hard, but with like auto-tune and melodic. And that's just not for me. I feel like a lot of these tracks are mid as hell. Like the album is only 11 tracks long and I think 30 minutes, but this flew by. It was like, I was like sitting at my PC listening, and this just one track like blended into the other is, I don't like that one. Personally, it's just not for me, I guess. I don't know. I'd get like the Cardi feature was interesting. I didn't even recognize the Tato feature. This is just nah, bruh. I don't know. I'll probably have 2 or 3 tracks I'd enjoy on this project, but other than that, nah. It's a 4 out of 10 for me personally. Just not it. Then we get to the last project today, and the last one that was recommended by a viewer. His comment got deleted twice by YouTube. I don't know how. I can't even find him. Like I can't even undelete him. But I guess I saw the comment before it was deleted. Then it was deleted. I don't know, bro. I'm confused as fuck. But he recommended a couple albums. Also Drake's More Life. Now I always get More Life and Take Care twisted. Okay, More Life is trash. Take Care is his best album, arguably. Okay, to clear this up, I haven't heard a lot of Drake projects. I think I only heard 3 or 4 Drake projects, and from the ones I heard, More Life easily is the worst. Easily. Jesus, this was bad. Okay, look, it's not that I listened to these tracks and was like, ooh, that's a bad track. But this has 22 tracks, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and it's always the same boring singing. Look, if I go back to this project, it's for the features and a couple standout tracks. Like, I don't know, tracks like Glow, Lose You, Teenage Fever, whatever. It has a couple good tracks, don't get it twisted. But this shit should be 10 songs long, maybe 11, but not 22. Jeez. It's to the point where I like that Skepta interlude. That is basically just Skepta rapping. I like that one more than most of the songs on the album. And I'm not the biggest Skepta fan. I really like that project he made, but like, I'm not like a dude who's like, Skepta's the best rapper. I don't know. He even, like, on this project, you even find KMT, which, for the ones that don't know, is the Look At Me ripoff by Drake. So nah, bro, this project's getting a 5 out of 10 too. This is just, it has a couple good tracks, you feel me? But like, even praise tracks like Passion Fruit is good, but I don't know if I can listen to this 10 times over and over again. I think I just fall asleep. I don't know. This project is just not it for me. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. That being said, have a good one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame. Even though I feel the same, I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.